Academy shit always has tech issues. Meeting is now streaming on YouTube Live. Nice. So instead of doing is we could put in the option saying if you don't have Zoom capabilities, you can also join us here on YouTube and get the same content, but won't.
It's on
YouTube?
We're streaming live to YouTube.
Let me get on and I minimized it. Can you still see me?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna open Discord and put the link on there.
Okay, because I'm gonna hop on. Oh wait, I need Chrome open for. Oh wait, no, I don't. I can use freaking. Oh, tech issues. I love them.
Because I have it in the announcements on Discord.
Yeah, I saw that. Where is? Schmishmibe to home. Your internet is unstable. Why, thank you. Why, thank you for telling me that.
Mine does that sometimes too. I'm like, same.
Yeah. Okay, so Academy. It doesn't say anything. Where would it be like, hey, I'm live?
On YouTube?
Yeah. Because I'm on I'm on my account, my own personal one.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know where I would be able to find Academy stuff. Videos. Does it show down at the bottom that we're live? Let's see. Let's just Google search and see what's going on. I don't want to unsubscribe.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want all notifications?
But Snowball.
What's he doing?
My coffee. Get away. Amazing.
Oh my gosh. We'll just go. I have no idea what I'm doing.
My Discord won't load. Can we also?
Is it streaming live or is it just streaming and creating a video on YouTube?
It should be live because there's a chat and everything.
No, that's paranormal. Why is it playing Paranormal freaking Coven? No.
Man.
No. Discussion? No. About? No. Videos?
No. There. Okay.
No.
The link worked.
In Discord.
Yeah. For the YouTube live.
Oh, now no. Oh, I gotta meet that.
Please do. Where did it go?
So we got to remember that there's kind of like a big delay.
Yeah. And we have to have, if we want to see the chat on YouTube, we're going to have YouTube open also.
Yeah. I mean, it's.
That's what I did
the
I
other
just
day. Watched myself freak out.
That's what I had to do the other day. For the small business thing.
Oh,
good morning.
We have a good. Who's saying things? Two are watching. Who's watching? Me and you. I don't see any comments or you know what? We'll just go live chat. All messages are visible. Learn more. I don't care. Go away, you notification. Participants.
Yes.
Oh,
Those of you
okay.
that are
I'm
just
gonna.
coming in, just be advised that we are live on YouTube also.
Yeah. Wait, do we have people on Zoom right now?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold up. I'm over here panicking. Hi.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm just over here panicking. No big deal.
It's fine.
I'm good. It happens a lot.
Does it show how many people are
Morning.
We have a third watching on YouTube. We're trying to kind of play around with this too, so bear with us.
How do you see?
I did the chat. I put a comment in on the chat just to
Oh,
make
it
sure.
says 4 watching. Okay.
Yeah.
I see it. Oh, it's unlisted. That's why. So only people with the link to the live
Oh,
can see it.
okay. So this is for everyone who will be having their camera on in Zoom. This is streaming live to YouTube. So if you don't want the entire world seeing faces, I would turn your camera off. Just a heads up.
Yeah.
And
But we did it
oh,
this
there
way
you go.
because we weren't sure if it was going to work and we wanted to chat with you.
Yep.
Louise here.
So I mean, I just commented, I can dual screen this. I just got to figure out how to flip and do it.
Yeah, I see your comments.
You see it?
Mhm.
Okay.
We're just playing around with technology because just going live on Facebook isn't fair for those on Discord who don't have Facebook.
Yeah.
And don't mind me looking all like this.
I look
Oh.
homeless, so
There's a log on a special feed.
I mean, I'm pretty busted, so I turned my camera off.
okay, I now have Zoom on one side, YouTube on the other, because I just learned how to split screen.
Yay.
Moving up in the world, Jen.
Yeah. Oh, I did the wrong thing.
Well, my computer took a crap, so I had to go buy a new one. And it's my first Mac, so I'm very not sure what I'm doing here. I mean, I got the basics, but it's the small little things like the split screen, screenshot, just weird little things like that I don't know how to do. And I don't have an alt button. So I can't just be like, oh yeah, control delete and
Yeah, it's the weird button now. You have to press
yeah, it
that.
looks like a little flower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to.
So my whole plan before this whole playing around thing was going to start was go to the store and go get stuff for Ava for breakfast. Well, I ended up, falling asleep. And she's mad at me because I tried feeding her green beans.
Oh no. So now she's pouting.
Yeah, she's staring at me like, screw you, Mom. I hate you. Just wait till you're off that live. Just wait. But you're still cute.
You gotta go to the store and get an extra pair of curtain panels.
Oh, yeah.
Because the one pair wasn't wide enough for our sliding door.
Yeah, my mom's window, it's like, my kitchen window is pretty wide. And my parents' window is like twice as wide as mine is. They have like, I think 4 or 5 panels just for their window. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, no. But yeah. So it's nice. What you want? Tell me what you want. What you really,
Good
really want.
morning.
Morning.
Just be aware that we are streaming on YouTube live. So if you don't want your face on there, go ahead and turn off your camera.
Yeah.
Morning.
Morning.
I'm Cartizer from House Bishop. Nice to meet you all.
Where's my Giles people? We got a bishop. Where's my Giles people?
Oh, we got 2 Bishop and Bree is Tituba, if I remember correctly.
Okay, I'm hanging out now.
Bye.
Hi,
out.
how are you?
Oh man.
Oh, we're just trying.
And excuse my English because I'm originally from another country, so my English is quite clumsy sometimes. So
Nah. It's my first language and I screw it up 24/7. So
so I'm okay then.
oh yeah, no, you're doing way better than I do on a good day. My day, it's bad.
We don't really have anything to talk about. We're just messing around trying to figure this thing out. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I use Zoom a lot because my eldest son has virtual classes. So I even have installed by the phone because it's an obligation almost.
I'm still getting the death glare from her. I even put ranch on him to make him a little better.
doesn't like ranch.
Oh no, the dog loves ranch. She licked all the ranch off.
Ranch is good,
He
Ranch
wanted
is,
the ranch, but that was it.
yeah.
but barbecue sauces is still has a special place in the heart.
Oh, dude, yes. Barbecue sauce. Condiments in general are like, ugh,
Are everything. Are
they are
everything.
they are a gift sent from someone and somewhere. I don't know who, but
Their life. I just had I bought a batch yesterday. I was like, I needed to get some stuff from Walmart. I was like, go to the spicy alley.
you know. Yeah, so I actually just got over being sick and my mom made me a care package. I don't know if I showed you this, John.
I don't think you did.
This was in my care package when I was sick.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
and the size of it,
Oh, I know. I'm just like, Mom, I live alone. It's just me and the dog. Like, I
It's
don't need
it's gonna
that much.
last.
She's like, yes, you do. You know you do deep down. I'm like, thanks for feeding the addiction. I appreciate it.
So now you put ranch on everything then, right?
Oh, dude, I do. I didn't put it on the pizza the other night though, because that really didn't need anything. Because that was some good
Ramen.
pizza. On what?
Ramen.
Ranch on ramen?
Yeah. Yeah. I did that once. I put just half of the seasoning package and I put the rest in ranch. It gets creamy.
Why did I not think of that? Like my mind is so like,
Yeah, and it's tasty. It's really tasty.
put pickles on pizza with Alfredo sauce instead of marinara. That's tasty.
Yeah, because I have issues with marinara. I don't like it. I don't know why.
I get heartburn from it.
Yeah. My husband
Yeah, I
does
guess
too.
it's because it's too acidic. I don't like it. So to me, marinara, I leave to my husband.
Yep.
Let it go. Go. It's all yours. I
Yep.
don't mind.
Keep it. Keep it. Return it. I don't care. I don't want it.
Enjoy it. But when it comes to white sauce in general, he's like, I don't wanna. It's all yours. So ranch, mayonnaise, Alfredo, bechamel is all. It's all.
My husband too, he won't.
Dan won't eat ranch.
No ranch, no mayo. He's not a big fan of Alfredo,
Not liking mayonnaise is like un-American.
right? He doesn't like sour cream
What?
or cream.
I'm
cheese.
sorry. Return him. Get a new husband. Return
Broken.
him. He's broken. Manufactured defects. Like
Yeah, my husband, when every time I pull out the mayonnaise out of the fridge, he's like pretending that he's barfing. You're
Mine too.
foul for eating that. I was like, you're foul for not liking.
yeah. No. Someone tells me like if I ever start like dating seriously and mayonnaise or sour cream, they're getting kicked out of my house. That negativity is not welcome in this sacred place. Nope.
Positive vibes only.
Yeah, positive vibes only. I need that on a doormat. If you don't like ranch, mayonnaise, or sour cream, you are no longer welcome in this house. But up here, like those three things are such a staple for like everything. So it's really hard to find someone who doesn't like them all. Or some
Yeah.
variation of mayonnaise or Miracle Whip or whatever.
Unfortunately, that kind of people exist. I feel sorry for them. I feel sorry for them.
I asked my husband, I was like, do you have something against flavor? Because he eats everything just like, he doesn't want the peppers or the onions, or I'm like I make nice tacos with like salsa and like all the good things on there. He's like, no, just meat and cheese.
Oh my gosh.
Like, why? Then when we have to question our mother-in-law, why have you been feeding him on his
Why
child?
do you hate yourself?
Like that.
Why do you deny yourself of such amazing sustenance?
Spite is too much.
You need something? What do you want?
That like hurt. It was like a burp that got stuck.
But
My
yeah,
cats
like
are harassing each other.
So for those in Zoom with their mics muted, cameras off, if there is like any questions you have for us, I don't know why this just popped up in my head, but it did. There is a chat section if you guys do have any questions or anything like that. If you guys don't feel like turning your mics off or anything like that, just so you know.
Feel free to ask questions in the chat. And those
Yeah.
two watching on YouTube also, if you have any questions, put them in the chat. We're
I'm one of
watching.
them watching on YouTube.
Oh, I am too. So it's us.
he said,
Woohoo! So I have no questions. Other than what day is it and where am I?
Yeah, no. What does the color purple sound like is my question.
that's a reference from League of Legends, Lulu the fairy.
I have no idea.
Yeah, she's a
It
purple,
just-
she's
something
she's
that popped in my head.
a purple tiefling. She walks with a pixie, and she says, "Oh, it tastes like purple color." One of her.
That's great.
She says that.
That's great. See, I like.
Good morning,
the
good morning,
flavor.
ladies.
Morning.
Sorry, I'm on and off. I'm at my grandma's. I just got her settled.
Oh, tell her I said hi.
I will. We went to take her to a freaking appointment, and there was no appointment till July. And I was like, all right, you guys, we need to update this information.
Just so you know, this Zoom is also being fed on YouTube Live as
You-
well.
YouTube, right?
You don't want
Yep.
me?
Nice, nice.
But if you have your camera off, you're not gonna be on the YouTube live, so. The YouTube live is also unlisted, which means that it's not just gonna show up in somebody's feed. You have to have the direct link to the video.
I mean, for future times, I think it should just be something that pops up because our subs, if we only have the link and some people are just see, I can't even English. Subscribe on YouTube. That way it's more open and maybe we get more views and more interaction.
Yeah,
So
Elijah, what are you doing?
I don't know if we can change it.
I'm sorry. I have 3 kids, one at school, and I take care of other 2. And I can
Yeah.
say they like little kittens. They are everywhere, jumping on everything.
what is that? Okay, that's lame. How do I turn that off?
Oh, an
How do I
emoji.
turn that off? How do I turn it off? Nope, that didn't work.
Turn one off.
I have a little
your
woohoo in the
emoji.
corner. Oh, hey, one
Yeah,
way. We're good.
emojis. Here.
Trying to find, okay, it should be on
On the main.
Oh, it
'Cause I-
appeared.
I made it
You are
public.
watching from here.
Ah, there it is.
Yeah.
Okay, let me try it.
Okay, it's public now, so it should.
And it's like super freaking delayed.
Yeah,
That's one thing I wish it wasn't like delayed.
yeah.
I mean, just
But-
until we get it. We'll fix it eventually. It's not the academy if we don't have tech issues, just like you said.
Yeah. I know.
Ugh, can't leg. Ugh.
Something. You need something. So there you go. You don't need anything. Not a problem.
Oh, I read something. I looked it up, but I can't remember. Pistachio shells are used for something, and I can't remember what. Do you guys know off the top of your head? Because I'm about to have a lot of them.
She got a whole bowl.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to look it up. I'll tell you in a
My
minute.
nieces and nephew, I should say, came home from school with a giant bag each. And their mom just like, take it. I'm not going to eat them all. I'm like, you don't have to tell me twice.
What do you think? You need something.
I have no problem.
You can use them for mulch,
Careful.
potted plant filler instead of dirt.
What would be like a metaphysical representation for them? Just because I'm eating them, and I know they're good snacky for people. A lot of people eat them.
Well, walnut, I know walnut shells you can use for fertility. So I want to say maybe some type of protection. Off the top of my head, I don't remember, but
I think it said something about protection. I'm just not 100% sure, and I don't want to say it. So I'll be like, well, she
Yeah.
said it. I'm like, no, I said I think.
possibly.
They're good for breaking love spells and air magic.
Yeah, I think it's. Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay. That's back to me.
You want in the tray?
There was a guy last night on
A
TikTok. I sent it
a
to.
question.
Yeah. What's
Sorry,
up?
sorry. I had a huge vase of rue plant because back in Brazil, it's a pretty popular common plant. That's where I came from. And I always liked the smell. Like, it was something that always driving me to a sense of peace or something like that. And I got one here in the United States, but it died during the winter. I couldn't
Oh, no.
I couldn't recover, resuscitate or anything like that. And I'm pretty sure it wasn't root rot because I made sure that only me was taken care of. So I don't know, it's just dead. Like a 3 feet plant is dead. It's dead.
Dude, I look at a plant and I kill it.
I feel so bad because it's a plant that I always like it and always took care of. Then the winter heat, and then suddenly dried away. I didn't live outside or anything of the sort. I was like, no.
I know
And now it's in the kitchen.
some of my plants, if I bring them inside when it's cold and then put them back outside, like they start to not look great. Like, I don't think they like to be moved.
Yeah, because I live in Pennsylvania, so the winter here is ridiculous.
Oh, I
And-
feel ya. I'm in Michigan. So
Hey,
we
the
get
winter
quite
is
the winter.
freaking ridiculous around here. And I put inside my roof. I couldn't say the same about the spear plants. They instantly died because my husband forgot outside in the porch.
Oh no.
He's gonna have to buy me another one. I don't care. At this point,
Happy
like,
wife, happy life.
he owes me a plant. But the root got on me because it died inside of the house.
I mean, I can say with root rot, if things get too moist and too hot, I mean, mold in general grows. I don't know exactly how root rot starts because, well, like I said, I look at something and I kill it. Like I can't have a plant. I'm shocked. My daffodil is even still alive.
Yeah, I'm really sad because I'm intending to use the dry leaves and such, the ones that still last. But I wanted somehow to revive the plant because it is my fad. And I live in an apartment, so it's really difficult to raise anything here.
I wonder if there's a way that you can, like, I guess, in a way, like trim off the bad.
I was gonna say, trim off all the dead stuff. And then if you have eggshells, put them in the dirt when you water it, because those will help.
Yep.
I'll try that.
That's what I do. Please don't come after me if it doesn't work, because I also kill plants. But it has worked for me in the past.
I'll try because
I like using the powder better because it's like a more like absorbent instead of it just being like the hard shell.
I do have the eggshell. I forgot the word.
Powder.
Powdered. Yeah, powdered.
I mean, I really don't know any other word to call it. Honestly, I'm just like, yeah, just the powder. I don't know. Salt.
Yeah. Like
powder.
every egg
powder.
that I use here, I save up the shells. Is mandatory already. Like if you're gonna do something with eggs, save the shell.
Yeah.
The egg shell.
My brother came over to my house and he's like, "Are you composting?" I'm like, "No, I'm just too lazy to grind them up." He's like, "God, I hate coming over here when you do like witchy things. 'Cause I just don't know what to think about it." I'm like, "Okay, don't come over."
No, my husband would be like, "Are you trying something new again?" Yep.
Yep.
My husband usually is, "What are you doing?" And I'll tell him, "Okay." Just another new thing, whatever.
Ask again. You're gonna feel what happens. You're going in a jar.
Like you wanna be my guinea pig for some hexing?
Yeah.
I swear, I'll convert it. I'll invert it.
It's like, honey, why is my name on a piece of paper?
Don't worry about it.
No, don't worry about it. Honey, my back's been hurting lately. Really? How about your leg? Does your leg hurt now? Just wondering. How's your back? Is your back better? Yeah? Now your leg hurts? Okay.
Blessed be, go under the shadow.
Mhm.
Yeah, but he's very supportive, so I don't see a problem. We have here nearby a crystal shop. Once in a month, or when we really want to do a big thing, big shopping, we go there and spend like 3 or 4 hours getting shards of huge chunks of crystals, or gifting people with crystals. Like we buy and look, we thought of you. That big
That's
chunk of
awesome.
clear quartz. Amit is like, I thought of you.
Yeah, my aunt
What's
went
it-
to Hawaii and she saw a clear quartz. I'm not wearing it right now. But she saw a clear quartz necklace and you can adjust the length just by pulling. It's a silver chain and pull it and you can like change the length. I don't have it on, but it's like, yeah, I know you need good vibes and you're more on the witchy side than you are like the yoga meditation om side. So I can't give you like a jar for good vibes. But here you go. Because your is wet. I'm like, thanks. You're so kind.
Yeah, we converted his niece to crystal collection. We are on one step to introduce her to witchcraft.
That's how my mom is. She's like really into tumbling rocks and she likes the whole like sciencey side of it. I'm like,
It's for science, geology for science.
yes, mom, science. Just tell me more about why you like that crystal. I don't know. I just like it. I think it's pretty. That's the start, mom.
What you guys doing? And also, yeah. I started to study divination, and I guess I have a lot of questions.
I mean, you can ask them right now if you want. I don't care. We'll go for it.
Yeah. Let's take the chance. Oh, you guys, they are watching cartoon here. I don't know if you guys are listening. And a fight club begins. And sorry. Regarding the tarot cards, I have like 3 of them. I don't know why. Like, depending of the reading, I have to choose at least one of them. Are you guys chasing me? I have to, no, I have to choose one of the decks. And even though I want to use only one deck, is not always possible. Like, it's like I look at the person, or usually I practice with my friends. They are always like, oh, you read tarot. Can you help me out? Stuff like that.
Yeah, my friend made me do it last night. So it's more so you just want a primary deck versus
Yeah,
whatever.
I want to figure out what's going on because I have 3 tarot decks. And
I have
Yeah.
a lot of them. I have a lot of them.
Yeah,
And sometimes if I do read for somebody, I
And
will
I-
say, hey, like my friend last night, she wanted me to do a reading.
whoa,
And I'm like, okay, here's my tarot decks.
I have all of
And
these, and I have
well,
another
hold
one.
on, I think mine are all over here.
So don't feel
oh,
bad.
Lord.
Oh, and I have the one right here on my desk.
Oh. So yeah, like making a reading for them, and depending on what they are looking for
Mhm.
on a tarot reading, I'm always getting a different. Oh, sweet Lord!
Yeah. I have a few.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Just trust your intuition and,
Yeah.
you know, like you said, based off of what kind of reading they want. There's nothing wrong with
Yeah.
having a certain deck that you use for that type of reading.
I don't know where to put them all now.
Because then
Yeah,
that,
my biggest
that
concern is if
better
there
for-
won't be a call for any deity, any specific spirit guide, or something like that.
Mhm.
Like having
Well, there-
each deck for each situation or for intuitive situations.
So for me, because I mean, I have a zoo of decks. I'm trying to put them all down right now. What I do normally is I'll take, like, if I do it in person, obviously I'll put the decks in front of them and I'll just be like, hey, which deck do you want me to read? Like, which deck is calling out to you? And I don't show them any images, I just show them the back of the card. Or if I feel like I don't want them getting yelled at, I will pick the deck that's not super rude and blunt.
Oh,
So I'll pick my nice deck, which is one of my scarier looking decks, or the more creepy deck.
yeah, because I have a call out deck, like it's even to the point where it calls me out in the middle of the other people's reading, like you need to stop, and throws a card like
Yeah, no,
You need to
mine,
stop.
me and Jen actually have one of the same decks, and me and another professor have another of the same deck. And you said your occult deck was
Yeah, I have that one.
one. Oh, you do?
I have that one. I have
Yeah.
the
So
occult deck.
Jen, you have
He
it.
calls me
So
out.
all
He
three of
calls
us
me
have it.
out every damn time. And I used it once, just out of intuition, with a friend of mine. She wanted to know about a guy and such. And I didn't even think about it. I got the occult one. And then suddenly during the shuffling, it fell seven cards, all of them inverted. A huge call out, a huge scold on her. And I got like, it is what it is. She's like, oh my God, I need therapy.
Yeah, my friend last night, she's like, yeah, you know, I've never had a tarot reading. Can you read?
Therapy.
I'm like, yeah, sure. I'm like, you know, pick a deck, whatever. She picked my occult one. And I'm like, do you have a specific question? She's like, no, you know, just general. I'm like, okay, well, quit buying dumb things when you just finished building your house.
Ouch.
Like, that's what it said.
Painful.
Like, quit being so impulsive, quit buying dumb things, prioritize what you're buying, and everything will be fine. But you keep buying dumb things, something bad is going to happen. I don't know what, but that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I still remember the cards were 7 cards, all inverted. And I was like, whoa, let's see what we have here. And then I displayed them and I started to see the meanings and the call outs. I was like, they said, you need to take care of your traumas. Your mom is not a role model. And your mom is not a role model. You should stop being a people pleaser. And he kept going and said, while you don't take care of yourself, you're not gonna get what you want.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, painful. And she was like popping her eyes out on me on the video, on the Telegram video chat. I was like, I'm sorry. That's not on me. She's like, I need therapy. She was like, I need therapy. You wanna watch this?
Like if she would have picked my Antique Anatomy deck, which is actually my nicest deck I own, but it's not like super rude. It's just like, I'll use my friend's reading, for example, where it's like, just quit being stupid and impulsive buying crap, because girl, you don't need that. My other deck would have been like, hey, you know those cards, those Pokemon cards you bought? You should probably return them. But if you don't, it's okay. But not really. But you know, like,
yeah, trying to make it
do
nice.
you? But this is what I have to tell you. Yeah, it's like super nice. And when I'm like, I don't feel like getting yelled at today, that's the deck I go to. Cause I'm like, nope, I ain't doing it. My crow deck is like
they tried to do
crow deck don't care.
Then in the other reading, she was desperate because she catched feelings on the guy, and the guy didn't send message, stuff like that. And then I was like, I'm not gonna use the occult now. I'm gonna go for the nice one, the telema.
Yeah.
Okay. They said, well, you need to work on yourself. Take care. You bear too much problems over your head. And like the same scold, but different words. I was like, oh. And then they gave a time, a due date about him calling her. And then she was like, oh, so, and then instead of focusing on the call out, she was focusing on the due date, like, oh, so that means that he's gonna call me in a few weeks? I was like, but what about the rest, woman? What about the rest?
Yeah, like, hello. Did you see that? Did you hear me correctly?
No, I was like, I'm appalled. I'm gonna use the occult card from now on. I don't care anymore.
Yeah, like this one's my nicest deck, but it's like the scariest looking one. Like, I mean, the tower card's like my favorite. Oh, wait, no, that's not the one I want. That's not it. But this is the Wheel of Fortune card.
Beautiful.
And then the Devil card and the Tower card are my favorites. But the Tower card makes me cringe when I get it.
The Tower card is a nightmare for everybody.
Actually, I know of one person who actually likes the Tower card. One person. Here's what I said.
Who could it be? Like, oh my God. Who would like to have their life shaken around upside down, backwards? Like, why?
I mean, it does promote change and destruction and crap. But like, it's all on how you take it too, and how you want to choose to view that chaos and destruction.
Yeah. Like, and that's exactly what I try to explain every time that I'm talking with my friends. Like, life is like a hot water. If it softens a potato, it can harden an egg. So the source is the same. It's just the way you are that makes easier or difficult. But then explaining that to some people is like,
Yep.
And then I just gave up and like, do you want to read it? Just for the loss. Just for the loss. To see if you listen. If you can listen to me, I'm immortal. Maybe you can listen to the high beings.
Have you been practicing on anybody, Jen?
Nope.
No. Well, if you want, you can practice on me and your cult that can call me out just as bad as mine calls me out. Because mine's so mean. It's like, quit being stupid. Quit buying crap you don't need. Quit being obsessive over guys. Quit just everything. It's just like, like
Yeah, that's overly necessary.
It's just like, why you gotta be so rude?
Because
I know, I
back in
sound
the-
just like Jen, I sound just like Ariana Grande.
yeah, because back in Brazil, like it's pretty common. The women in there look for tarot readers, seashell readers on Santeria and stuff like that, searching for love life. They don't go for their life in general. They go for the love life. So most of the times, if the tarot reader says the truth as it is, they just drag the tarot reader back and forth, like, oh, she's a bad reader. Like what the woman said, the truth, that you're not gonna have the guy, that the guy doesn't care.
Or the relationship's gonna end. And they're like, no, it's not. We're in love. I'm like, yeah, I remember what love is. Do I ever want to do it again? No.
So yeah, like it is a serious thing. Like I'm always concerned because they only use one deck. In Brazil, they said, "Oh, one deck is only."
I
Like,
mean, everybody
no.
practices a little different though, too. Like some people have a deck that just they've bonded so well with, they don't want to have another one. Or they've gone through multiple decks that they've bonded with and they've gifted them all because some people, like it's not a necessary thing to be gifted your first deck, but it's also kind of like a, ooh, cool, like I gifted my first tarot deck kind of feeling. Some
yeah.
people believe that your deck strictly needs to be given, but I don't. I just
It's
impulsively
more of
buy.
a tradition thing.
Yeah. But I mean, I've seen a lot of people who have gone through numerous decks. My aunt is one of them. Like she doesn't know tarot. I mean, I'm not like I can read, but I wouldn't say I'm like a professional.
Yeah, I'm trying to learn as much as I can, because like I said, in Brazil, mysticism is pretty common, but we are also Christian based. So counter Christian based. So you are born Catholic or something like that, and then you go to the other polytheistic, other alternatives.
Yeah, that's
other-
usually what happens here in the town I'm in, because
and
like
inherited stuff is pretty common.
yeah, like a block away, there's a Catholic school, and then by the time everybody graduates, they're like, thank goodness I can be me. And they're all like, I'm gonna go play in the dirt because it makes me feel good. I'm like, you do you, boo-boo, you do you. You keep it up.
So yeah, so in Brazil it's pretty common, like mystics, occultists, witches, brujas inherit the tools. So it's pretty common having only one.
Yeah, for me and my family, it's mainly like as far as like not heritage, but like a traditional hand-me-down thing. Like me and my aunt are the only ones really. My cousin's kind of into it. She doesn't really play with tarot too much, but she does like crystals and what certain oils can be used for, even when you create a certain like tincture or anything like that. Like she's very into that. But my aunt is more into the meditation 5D kind of stuff versus the stuff I do, which is jars, which my friend Susan came in pictures of, and I'm gonna throw it at her when I see her. Be like, this ain't gonna protect you from me. Poof, chuck it, nail it right here. She's my best friend, so I can do that. I'm allowed.
Yeah,
Not
like,
all either.
and for example, I grew up in Santeria and IFAB before, after leaving the Catholic stuff. My mom used to be practicing. My dad also practiced. And my mom was starting to be prepared for seashell reading. We call them búzios in Brazil. And to make a reading about personal life, deities, and stuff like that. But for some reason, my mom just blew it. Like, I don't wanna, in this and this and that, and just kind of gave up. So I was like, okay, I can't do it seashell reading because I'm in the US. I don't think that I have to go to the New Orleans or to Louisiana to go to the hoodoo people to have that kind of access. So let's start with tarot. And and that's where I was like, is it normal to have 3 decks or more? Because
I'm living proof it's normal. It is completely normal to have more than one. Because I have, hold on, 1, there's 5, 6. I did have 7, but I did gift one to somebody for their first deck. I think I only have 6.
whoa.
I think.
And
But
I'm
the
on my
thing
way
is, there's still so many that I want.
and
It's
I
bad.
ordered another one this weekend, so I'm on my way to my 4th. So that's why I'm like, oh, what am I doing?
Yeah, no, tarot, it's like tattoos. You can't just have one. Or any sort of, like oracle cards, you can't, like, you have to have more than, like, I can't do it. I have to, no, it's bad. I have to have a lot of them.
Yeah. And yeah, I guess that's my main question, my main doubt, like having so much divination tools for a specific questioning or specific reading, or if the deity asks a specific deck to communicate or stuff like that. That was my
Another thing too that's actually nice with having more than one, divination tool is, like, say, someone wants a tarot reading, but, like, excuse me, I'm drinking a carbonated beverage, so I'm probably going to burp a lot now. Having more, like, someone could want a tarot reading, but, like, say your pendulum or your bone casting set, or just any other form, or even like your, oh god, I can't even think of what it's called, but when you use dice, I can't think of what it's called.
nice.
Like, one of those other tools is saying, hey, no, they don't need tarot, they need this instead. So it's just other ways of communicating with the divine. Like, there's no specific way. I mean, some things work better with others. And the more I actually learn about bone casting, the more I was excited when I learned tarot, but I have never been this excited over any sort of divination method ever. And I'm actually working on trying to create my own set.
Yeah, because for now, sorry, I'm answering my husband. He asked about a dryer. But yeah, like, so at first I'm still exploring the possibilities of tarot. I used to use pendulum back in Brazil, was because of radiesthesia. I don't know how to pronounce it here in the US. Where you try to detect energies with copper wire, pendulums, Reiki as well, where you detect the chakra problem with the person. And tarot card, this is my first exploration area. So I want to focus myself more on that because I feel that I have more capability to have answers, so to say, like I have questions answered. That's the best way to put it. Questions answered, not only mine, but the other people as well. I guess sometimes only yes or no can be enough answer, but sometimes we need more details, more directions, a compass of what to do or go straight up.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta jump off to get ready for my meeting, so
How am I switched to host or anything
Yeah.
like that? Okay, because I just want to make sure it didn't disconnect. Is it going to still be streaming on YouTube?
yes, until you end the meeting, it'll stream. Or on the top left where it'll say live on YouTube, you can pull it down and stop it there as well if you want.
Okay.
Otherwise, it'll do it until you end the meeting, and then it'll stop by itself.
That works.
Y'all have a good day.
You
Adios,
too.
Jen.
Have a good week at all.
Yeah, like with divination though, and like there's just so many different tools you can use as far as, I mean, and some people do work better with other ways. Like for me, and if I like a and I actually have, which I can actually go get. Someone brought me a bunch of bones. And I am actually in the process. I have to go through one more whitening round. But these ones are actually going to be too big for, yes, it's in a 5-gallon bucket. For actual
Those
like bone
buckets are
casting, I might be able to use the vertebrae.
Oh,
But other than that, they're like freaking mallets. It's like, come at me, bro.
like
Come at
I'm
me.
I'm gonna give you the answers you seek for.
Yeah. Do you feel the answer yet?
I'm gonna apply the answer with all my power.
Yeah, they're yeah, all of these are, fairly big but when I feel like I have to say this for the YouTube disclaimer, just because we are on YouTube Live, okay to have bones where you live. We're not liable for any lawsuits. I don't really know, but I just wanted to be safe. Because I know there are some places or city ordinances or county laws that you can't have bones, but like where I live in like BFE, middle of nowhere. I don't even have a doctor's office or a pharmacy. I have a grocery store and a post office.
Oh my
I live in a
God.
town of 130 people.
May Anubis bless your soul.
Yeah, right.
Oh my God.
I know every single one of them too. It's not fun.
The part and parcel of living in a small city, like you know everybody, but everybody may end up knowing what you do.
Yeah.
What you're
Well,
up
and the towns that are surrounding me are so small. We know everybody in them too. We know everybody by the sound of their cars. We know everybody by the look of their cars. You walk
you
into
know
the
them by
grocery
the
store.
name, by the nickname.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. You know the whole restaurant. We do have a podunk bar though. We got a bar.
That's something.
Yeah.
That's important. But yeah, like around here, I can't complain. Like it's a small town. Like rural speaking, you're walking down the road and you smell the horse manure. the
Oh.
cows.
Yeah, no, I smell because right outside my house is a lake because I live right on a lake. So I just smell water.
That's awesome.
Let me
That's
see if
awesome.
I
You
can
have
get
no
my
idea.
Let me see if I can actually get my blinds to open because it is kind of dark and
There's
gloomy
nothing-
in my house.
There's nothing more awesome than a lake or living
Awesome.
near to something with water side.
Yeah,
I guess that's
I am a
my
water sign
Brazilian
too.
side, my Brazilian side screaming, look at that.
Yeah,
I can psychologically smell from here.
it's so the lake that I live on. You have the north and south end, and it's connected by where I'm at. So it's like a river, but not a river. It's all one lake. It's just a super narrow part of it, and it's
I
actually
see.
called the Narrows. So
Yeah, but that's awesome.
yeah, so I love it.
When it
I-
comes to water magic, get out of the house and go.
yeah.
Get out
And
of the house. And go.
what's nice too is I'm surrounded by cattails. So, and they're good for like
Awesome.
peace and yeah, organically grown hot dogs is what I call them. The
Yay.
wild hot dogs. But so I did some research on them and it's like, oh my goodness, I need subject soda. Like peace. Like if you're arguing with someone, you can give them like oh, I have it written down in here. Hold on. Actually, I think it's in this one. I know I have so many freaking books.
Oh, I'm using
This one's almost full. Well, I have a lot. I have 2 1-inch binders as full as they can be to where if I want to read something, I can't flip through it. I have to pop out all the pages and look. So I have 2 of those full and I have 2 leather books. This one's almost full.
Wow.
Yeah. So I have a lot of, so meant to create peace given to friends or lovers if fighting, to wish prosperity on someone, appreciation, victory for mind, body, and spirit, and luck, leadership, and ambition.
Oh, sounds nice.
Yeah, so I went and like pulled apart an entire cattail and shoved it into a little jar.
Yay.
That was a real big mess because it just kind of everywhere. My friend's laughing. I had it all over my clothes, all over the floor, and she's like, "I don't know what made you think that was a good idea, but
It be
man,
like that sometimes.
hey, yeah, you gotta learn. I mean, I had some roses that I was drying out, and I was being lazy, and I did it in the oven because I don't know why I never thought about it. So I'm sitting there crunching them, putting them into a funnel so I didn't get them all over the place, like on my kitchen table. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be smart, because there was still dust like on the funnel. I'm like, I'm gonna blow on the funnel. Don't do that. It just comes right back up at your face.
It's just like
And it was
crunching
funny.
eggshells.
Well,
You're just putting down the funnel, it comes up that white fog. It's like,
yeah.
oh,
Oh
man.
my gosh. Well, it was me and the rest of there was me, the other advisor, and a couple other professors. We were all video chatting and they're watching me do this, like, yeah, cool, you got rose. And they saw all of that happen and they're just like, Alex, no.
Like,
Just
it's
no.
roses. Go show your face to Aphrodite.
Yeah, exactly.
Show your face to Aphrodite. You're a rose now.
Yeah, it was like I had so much crap in my eyes. I'm just like, I actually have 3 more roses that were given to me Saturday that I have to dry out.
It's something that I have to go after, but I need to do something about my roof first. And I need to plant a vase of lavender because I got a kit. My husband bought a kit for me for planting lavender. I'm excited too. Yeah.
I was
Thank you,
at
Carolyn.
that Five Below store. I don't know if you have one where you live.
Yeah, he does. He
Okay.
has.
They told me to wrap it in saran wrap, so I did. Just following directions because last time I didn't follow directions and I killed everything. But this is actually, they have sunflower, they have lavender. I bought it for
Ye-
science. I buy a lot of things from Five Below for science.
Yeah,
just to
he
see
brought
if it works.
he brought I guess from Big Lots because I needed a new wireless headphones because I'm the
Oh.
person that Clara audience. So any absurd noise, any cacophony that happens in my house, which is constant, it drives me insane.
I have to wear
So
headphones
I
a lot
put
in my house.
music. Yeah, I put music and I go.
Blocks everything out, and you're a totally different person when you're like you have your safe box from all of that outside spiritual
Exactly.
energy, and it's nice having music because I have a pair of corded ones from my AirPods died. But I mean, I love music way too much, but it only works when I have headphones in. I can stream, I can play music on my TV, on my laptop, anything like that, but I can't, everything still is like, hey, 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 hey,
Yeah,
hey, quit
it is
ignoring me. Hey.
absurd.
Yeah.
And
there's-
for me, having two toddlers, I guess you guys heard, is a cacophony, is a fight club. So
yeah.
to me, hearing that every day, the whole day, is torture, is insanity. So I put the headphones and I'm bliss. I'm a totally
Yeah,
different
I have
person.
4 brothers, so like I'm the only girl and I have 4 brothers, and so I know how that goes, but it was normally me and my brother having fight club versus the rest of them. Me and my one brother just would,
My house is totally packed with men, 3 boys,
yeah.
and the husband. So it's like,
You're just like, save me.
I'm gonna throw everything away.
Yeah, my family, it was just me and my stepmom as far as the girls go, and then it was my dad and my 4 brothers. So we were just like, we were always outnumbered.
Yeah, and no, my case was I was the awaited one. My entire family, like generation before me, are based on men. It's masculine energy all over. So to me, seeing that is like, okay. So when I got born, my dad made sure to buy everything pink to celebrate the first girl in the family. I hate pink now. I hate pink now.
Yeah.
And
My dad never bought me pink, and my mom hates pink. So I normally I primarily wear like black. Like if I'm not, like if I go, like if I'm home, I'll grab one of my hoodies, like, and I'll throw on a
Pikachu.
beanie and oh heck yeah. And I'll throw on a beanie and like just look like a hobo all day. But
That's me.
if
I
I
had
go
to
out,
wrap because today's Monday is necessary.
if I go out, like my hair is like short.
Amen. The most practical hair ever.
I don't know what I'm doing with it. This is the first time it's ever been this short, because before I got it cut, it was here. And then a couple months prior to that, it was down to here.
That's an objective that I strive to achieve one day. Amen.
Yeah.
Because
I just
it's
wear a
something
hat.
that I
I'm
struggle with.
lazy.
My hair actually is curly to the point of coil. So when
Oh.
it grows, it becomes a huge damn afro to the point where I can't control. I spend almost 2 hours washing and taking care of. And it gets to a point where I was like, oh, I can't stand it anymore.
Well, with it being so thick and curly, I'm sure it takes forever to dry if you don't blow dry it.
No, I don't blow dry. I let the mother nature take care.
Yeah, when I had my like super long hair, when I would let it air dry, like my hair is like just thick. Like I tried doing this because it was hot. Now that it's just a little bit longer than it normally is, it's still hot. But like this is the longest that it's been. But I mean it's still
No,
thick.
mine, I just shave at the sides because
Yeah,
I got a
right
reading.
now.
I got a professional reading before because I was having a lot of signals on Norse mythology. And I found out that Odin is working. He's calling my name. I was like, okay. So much to the point where I shave at the sides and I didn't even notice because I was really bothered. It was bothering me so much. And then I was like, something is wrong. Something is off. I need to do something about it. Then I went to the internet. I bought a professional reading. I was like, there's something different. Could you help me out? Okay, what do you want to know? So here's the things happening, this, and that. And then she made the reading. And I was like, oh, are you reading about Norse mythology? I was like, a little bit, but not to the point of being so scandalous, like I'm interested into it since I was younger. She's like, okay.
I work
by
with
your
Egyptian
side.
deities, so I get yelled at a lot because
They're primordials. Ugh.
like Egyptian deities, they're so temperamental sometimes.
They are very serious.
Like,
Ooh,
oh yeah. And
they're pretty serious.
I work a lot with Bast. And she yells at me.
Nah,
She's like, hey, you, I need water now. Put water on your altar. Oh, I want more catnip, like now. I want it now. I want it yesterday. I'm like, woman,
like, have mercy on me. No.
like give me like 24-hour notice before you want it so I can actually drive my happy butt to the city to go get your special catnip. I'm like,
it was always funny. And I guess I thought it was off when my husband came back from the liquor store. He usually comes for beers. And he brought me a whole container of Jack Daniels.
oh, I love that.
Jack Daniels. I was like, I never mentioned that I drink Jack Daniels. Where he came from with that? Oh, I just thought that you would like. I was like, me? Okay, let's go. And then I got the reading, and then I found out Odin drinks.
What?
So every Wednesday, I pour up some for him, and I drink the rest of the bottle, and he gets happy. Like
wait, do we have a Myrtle?
Gets lighter. What?
Someone's joining. I was saying like somebody's in the waiting room. Like, what does that mean?
Oh.
It's like, wait. So I'm like, accept. Hi.
Oh, and they're a Greek last name. How beautiful. Kolokitas is a Greek. Are you Greek? just being like, are you Greek?
I don't know if can you hear us? Myrtle.
Oh,
I don't know if she can hear me. Myrtle. Huh. Did I mute myself? Oh, no. Okay.
no, you're still audible.
I was like, well, I did that. And I'm sitting there like talking to everybody. I'm like, why is nobody hearing me? And then I look, I muted myself. I'm like,
That happened in the school meeting that I had with my eldest teachers. I was like, "Whoa, yada, yada." I can hear you. She was like, I can hear you. I can hear
I can add subtitles, live transcript, enable
you.
auto
That's
transcript.
awesome.
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 Boogers.
Ooh.
It's not doing it now. Oh, hey, did you? Oh, hey, look, it's doing me now. That's kind of
That's
cool.
awesome for people that
Yeah,
has
I
hearing
think I'm
impairing
gonna
or need
keep that
to
on.
be. Yeah. That's awesome.
It's not picking up everything though, so I don't know how.
It's
I'm
picking
gonna
up
keep it
yours
off
pretty well.
just in case. Because it's gonna get confusing, I think, with the way, because it's not like separating mine and your, well, like say if we speak at the same time, it's not separating them. It's
Yeah.
all one giant sentence, and it's like every other word, one of them is mine, one of them's yours, and just looks.
Yeah, probably when someone is explaining something, it gets easier for tutorials, for classes where the teacher has to
Yeah.
verbalize more often.
In the resiliency class that was just done by one of the advisors, he has audio in his. So he put audio in his, and it made me rethink everything that I've done and how I should put audio in mine. I'm just like, oh gosh.
Yeah, because I learned that from the hard way. Like not because of the people with impairments, but mostly because some people are like us, like clairaudience, clairsentience. They work
Mhm.
better with muscular force, with they are good listeners, or they learn better by example, seeing someone else doing. I learned that by the hard way because one of my little ones, they have sensory issues. So he doesn't deal well with me explaining. For him, I'm like,
It's more of the visual aspect of it, like, or hands-on.
Yeah. So when I'm doing something, he learns in the first try.
What do you want? I don't know what you want. I mean, I know what you want, but there's green beans there you can eat. Go eat them. Don't look at me like that. Go to bed. My dog's staring at me like I'm supposed to give her like attention because she demands it all the time.
As soon as I moved out of the apartment, like we are planning to do that. Our first and prioritizing maneuver, getting a pet, adopting one.
You can take mine. Stop. I mean, I love her to death. She's my baby, but gosh, she ever sassy.
I don't have problems. Like I had 4 cats, and now they are with my best friend. He's taking care of them because she came with a prize. First, I adopted her, and a bunch of children brought her. Like, look, we have a cat. We don't know what to do with her. She seems hungry. Can you help her? I was like, okay. I brought home, but then 2-3 days, is she fat? She doesn't seem hungry. And then suddenly meowing, she's going to a corner. She gave birth.
Oh my gosh. Stop growling at me. You're fine. You're fine.
And then she was like, she's giving birth. Oh no, 1 kitten, 2 kittens. Oh my God, 3rd kitten, and then on the 4th, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, no.
And I raised all of them. I'm not gonna lie, I raised all of them until I get here. And sometimes my friend comes and say, look, picture of them, and they're all grown up, dealing well with life. Like,
Yeah,
enjoying
mine.
their face, their catnip season.
I gotta move my laptop and I'll show you mine if I can get it.
Ooh, the face like, excuse me. The face like, excuse me.
That's the look I get every day. Nothing new. That's nothing new. Like you can ask any of the professors
Yeah, like, excuse me.
or the advisors, and they'll be like, "Yeah, no, her dog is." Yeah, and I'm like, I'll be like, "No, don't touch that." And she'll be like, "How dare you talk to me with that tone?"
Like, who are you to address me like that?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Mom. You need to lower your voice because just no. I'm like, I hate you so much right now, dog. What? Do you need to go outside? Leave it. Go. Go outside. Go. Get outside. No, go. Come on. Let's go. Go. Get out there. No? Okay. And quit yelling at me and sit by the door. Oh.
It happens.
Well, she'll sit by the door. Oh, no, you're not. She wants the laser pointer.
Oh,
That's
she wants to play. She wants attention. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, she never gets enough of it. Like it's not enough that she sleeps in the bed. She doesn't eat dog kibble. She doesn't. The dog is spoiled rotten.
And
But
me thinking that my cats were.
She just yells at me all the time. Like one of the other professors, I think is gonna hop on here in a minute and just ask her what my dog yells at me all the time. We'll have her like council meetings and she'll be in the background just going because she wants attention.
I have the feeling that's Anub saying, are you done with it?
Yeah,
Are you done with it?
like Ma, are you get off and come snuggle me, come play with me, cook me more food. Like, no.
Like,
Go away.
Back off.
Go away. Cause I don't want to do that no more.
No, it's something that, oh, I have a batch of eggshells looking at me to be grounded, but I have no courage whatsoever.
Do you grind them by hand or do you put them in a coffee grinder?
A coffee grinder. The
Oh,
amount. Yeah.
Yeah, that's quite a few.
Yeah, there's a half a month worth of eggshells here because they are scrambled eggs eaters. So every morning on weekend, I do.
Yeah, my dog is the egg eater. I don't really eat them. If I do eat them, it's usually a hard boiled egg and ramen or something like that.
Yeah, like around here is like I wonder now. Are you learning signals? Hand signals? Oh, my kid is watching a video teaching signals for deaf people. Awesome. Signal language. I'm done with that.
Yeah, when my youngest brother was little, we taught him some signals and it worked.
Yeah, like when is screen time, I give them freedom on YouTube Kids. So they watch anything they want. But usually I look at the history and I see things like, What are they learning?
Yeah, no, that's how it is with my cousin. I'm the oldest out of the grandkids, being 28, and the youngest is 10. It goes 10, 25, or wait, 10 or 28, 24, 13, 10.
I only have a brother. He's 2 years younger than me, but he's bigger than me, literally. Like he's
Oh yeah, no, my brother is like 6 foot, and I'm like, you
My
ain't enough
brother-
of a man to have that tone. Take it down. Take that tone down a couple notches. Looking up at him, like yelling at him.
But the good thing about my brother is, I guess he's probably a Lokian because he got married on April 1st, on April Fool. My sister.
Yeah. Just kidding. Wedding ceremony was a crock. Don't bother.
He's still mad at him because of it. Because the day that he got married, it's like, yo, I'm getting married. It's like, I know, congratulations, my man. So it's on April Fool's. Ew. Me what? April Fool's? Yeah, she doesn't know yet. But I was
So
like,
he
oh my
picked the date. Hey.
yeah, she let him to pick the day, and that's where he trolled it. I was like, oh my God, are you serious?
That's so crazy how it was on April. Like, why?
He just did for the laws. She can't forgive him about that. Every time I go, Carol, oh hi, about the anniversary, don't ask me. I'm gonna kill your brother. Your brother, because he sent me to an April Fool. Everybody thinks that our marriage is a lie. I'm dejected. Then she decides to go full drama. I'm like, no, woman.
Now if I ever get married again, I'm stuck. Do I want to get married on Halloween or April Fool's now? I never really thought about that.
When he said it, I was like, no, April Fool is too much.
Stop growling at me. She's starting up again, Ange.
Hi,
Oh.
sorry, I was just dealing with mine.
Yeah, mine's starting her normal. But yeah.
Mine likes to try to crawl under my desk when I get on Zoom, and there's so much stuff under here. It just massive disasters. Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to
She's
meet
one of the
you too.
professors.
Yeah, I'm Professor Angela from House of Proctor.
I'm Gabrielle. I'm a humble student from the House Bishop.
Oh, very nice
Kyle.
to meet you.
Green chimeras.
Yay.
That's all I got. The excitement level. Like everybody was from like Tituba or yeah, and I'm just like, where's my Giles people? Like, there's nobody. There was Giles Bishop. I think there was one Proctor. I'm just like, lonely. I'm so lonely.
But think about it. Giles people take care of the plants. All of the other houses need plants.
Don't speak for the entire house. I'm trying over here. I'm trying.
In the end, everybody needs herbs. So Giles,
Oh, look, my little baby
Giles
sprout.
people are precious.
I got a new sprout.
Oh. What are you doing?
I got a new baby and I don't remember what it is.
Uh-oh.
I didn't label them.
Oh, the lavender kit that I told you earlier. I opened it. I didn't start yet. Woo!
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna start planting later as soon as my boys quiet down, because I'm gonna need some quiet.
Yeah, get them headphones.
Yeah, Because once they discover that I'm doing something outside, they're gonna no. Just no.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna plant. Even the seeds smell. That kit is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Just so you know, Ange, we're on YouTube as well right now.
Okay,
Still. Okay. Just making sure you knew.
okay. Yeah, I am not looking great, but hi world.
Yeah.
What do
Hello.
you mean you're not looking great? Oh my God.
I just crawled out of
we-
bed. This
yeah.
is my first cup of coffee, but hello.
Dude, I dozed off because Jen's like, yeah, we're gonna do this testing thing at 11. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm good. So I put on Graham. I was still laying in bed because Ava didn't want to get out of bed yet. And I'm gonna take the opportunity to stay in bed if I don't have to get up. And next thing you know, I wake up and I'm like, oh, like, hi, I fell asleep. I'm ready now. We can do this.
Usually on Mondays is the only day of the week that I wake up early.
I
It's
don't
a
wake up
habit.
early any day of the week.
It's a habit, unfortunately.
In the winters, I don't wake up at any time. Or in the winters, I wake up at whatever the heck I want. Summers, I wake up when I get told to.
Spring has come. Summer is right around the corner. Yeah, I'm a person that from tropical lands. So to me, the sun, scorching sun, is awesome.
Yeah, I just want to be able to like jump in the lake. Like once it's warm enough to jump in the lake, I will be content.
Yeah.
I am a girl of the sun myself, and right now I'm in Oregon, which is in the upper west coast of the US, and it is very gray and ugly out, so I need the
Dude,
sun.
it ain't much different. I mean, we're pretty gray and ugly here.
No,
It
here
looks
is
really
sunny.
bright. It looks really
Yeah.
bright coming in my window, but it's not. It's really
Oh, I know how it goes because my dad, my dad's in Oregon City. So, I mean, it gets every time I'm
We
out
don't
there.
We don't have clouds in PA.
Really?
Look at this.
Yep, very, very blue sky.
Yeah,
Don't
let's
have any
rub
clouds.
it in.
But it's blinding light. Oh, excuse me, Mobin. Thank you.
Well, I can't stay on long because I have work I have to accomplish today. But I wanted to stop in and introduce myself and see if there were any questions I could answer and just say hello.
Yay. I was discussing about the tarot thing.
Oh, yes. Yeah. She got more questions about tarot.
Ooh. I was discussing about the amount of decks because I'm from Brazil originally, so I'm aware that the tarot readers in there, they usually inherit their decks. They don't buy it because mysticism, occultism, witchcraft, clairvoyance, and other abilities, they are pretty popular, but it is just the entrail of the person's life because the country itself is Christian based. Calm down. And then I started to have a bunch of decks. I have 3 now. In order to afford this last weekend. And I was like, what am I doing? Where am I going? I have so much. And then Alex was explaining that it's okay. Sorry.
Yeah, and I had to break out all 6 of mine.
And they were explaining that it's fine, it's not a problem. That is perfectly fine.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You may find that you have one deck that you use more than any of the others. And the good thing about having a bunch of decks is that you get a chance to really find the ones that resonate with you. So it's not a bad thing. I have at least 15 decks.
You have I didn't know you had that freaking many.
Oh my God.
I thought I had a lot just with 6.
Oh, Meg and I have problems.
See, I have to like walk into the store and be like, no more tarot. No more tarot. And
Between my tarot and my oracle, I have a lot of decks. So
well,
and I don't use them all.
yeah, not
the
all of
time.
mine are tarot, by the way. I have a lot of decks, but not all of them are tarot. I have 1.
I'm amazed. 15.
I have 4 tarot decks and 2. I have 1 archetype. And what would the wild unknown? That would be Oracle, right? The wild unknown
Wild
animal
Unknown
spirit
does a
one?
tarot deck and it also does an oracle deck. Do you have the animal spirit one?
I have all 3 of the wild unknown decks because that's what
Because
my
she made a
archetype.
tarot.
Yep,
She
I
made
have
a
that one.
tarot, and she made the oracle.
Okay, so yeah, so I have 1 oracle, 1 archetype, and 3 tarot.
I have,
Wow.
and I sometimes with clients when I do readings, I will actually pull from more than one deck because each deck has a personality and each deck has a different message, and so it definitely doesn't hurt to have more than one. And oh
Yeah.
yay, that's becoming my new favorite. I love it.
Dude, I love it, but like, dude, it's so hard for me to shuffle though, because
Your hands are tiny.
yeah,
They are bigger than traditional tarot cards.
yeah, but look at the difference between my antique one and
Yeah.
like, oh wait, oh my gosh, and look, another sword.
I've been getting a lot of those lately too. It's all good.
Like,
It'll be okay.
well, the night that we were all on with Meg, oh, it was my wine night. Meg drew a bunch of swords for me. I drew a bunch of swords, and then I drew again later, and I got more swords. I'm like, this is dumb. I don't want to do this anymore.
I've had swords almost every day this week.
Really?
So yesterday it was all wands, but most of the week I've had swords at least come up in one card. So it has been a week.
Wow. So yeah,
I try to draw every day.
I feel better. I don't have any more conscience guilt. I won't have second doubts. If I see a deck and if I feel that I like the deck, I'm getting it.
Good for you. Good for you. I have a deck that I only use around Samhain. And
What's
so
that
it's
one?
like the Nightmare Before Christmas tarot.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's fine. That's perfect. That's okay.
So it's just, if a deck calls to you, it's probably meant to be with you for some reason. If they really call to you, if you just look at it and you say, oh, I like that, you might be able to walk away. But if it calls to you, then
That's
it's
what
probably
happened with
meant
the
to come
crow
home.
one. But you want to know what I'm kind of realizing with my crow deck? Okay, listen to this. So my grandma, like this grandma, the one that I was a blubbery mess over, I started to put this together last night. I've been seeing way more crows. I bought the crow tarot. I found her wedding ring. I bought a daffodil and made a candle for her. And the sass that comes from my crow deck, and she fed crows. She did she loved crows. And the crow deck, I think, is just her being herself, being a sass, saying, pull your head out of your butt.
That could very well be.
Wow.
So I'm just like,
I have specific guides that like to come through specific decks. So it's very possible
yeah,
that you're
getting
getting some of her sass through that deck.
I don't need to hear none of that.
Oh, I like your phone case.
Thanks. It actually kind of matches my tattoo.
Oh, it froze. There we go. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah. The only color in it is the eyes.
Love it.
Yeah, I got
Looks-
bored. I got bored and took a day off of work.
it looks
Went and
like-
got a tattoo and then made it. Well, I got the one behind my ear, and then I was like, oh, well, I want another one. Like 2 weeks later, I went and got this one.
It's something that one day I'll do it too. A tattoo. I have none. None. I'm a blank canvas. I only have purses.
It's
Yeah.
exciting to get your first one, but they can become an addiction. I got my first one and then very quickly after got 3 more.
Yeah, that's how it
Mine are
was
all
with
small.
mine. That's how it was with mine. And then I got the one behind my ear. Well, I got the first, wait, how many do I even have? I think I have like 7, but they're all big. Like all mine are just big. Like I may not have a lot, but the one of them covers my entire rib cage. Then I got one about that big on my hip. I got one about that big on my toe, or not on my toe, my foot. Got one on my shoulder about that big.
The rib cage is
Got
the
one on
most
my neck about
saying that,
that
like,
big.
rib cage is almost for to pass out in the chair.
The rib cage wasn't bad, but you're also talking to someone who's got like a ridiculous high pain tolerance.
Yeah, that's
Like-
my
I am not that
And-
person.
Oh, I am like, well, this one, the only times like a lot of people say, like everyone's like, oh no, once it gets up in here, it's gonna hurt, or down here, or just on the sides where your skin's a little bit more sensitive. And I'm sitting there reading a book through the entire thing. The one on my rib cage, I was just sitting there drinking a beer.
I have sensory processing sensitivity, so I perceive pain a much stronger level than most people.
That, yeah, I can see that being
So,
not fun with
My
tattoos.
shoulder was cake. It was very, very easy. The inside of my ankle was easy. The outside of my ankle, I almost killed someone. My lower back, I thought I was going to jump out of the chair, and I was twitching the whole time.
See,
So
my
yeah, if I
foot
get another,
hurt. I thought I was gonna die when I got like, and that's coming from someone who's like, yeah, I mean, they're not comfortable getting a tattoo. It's like grabbing like a safety pin and going over the same spot a lot on your hand. If you want to know what it feels like, that put some pressure on a safety pin and go like this.
Yeah, that's my husband used to say because he's fully tattooed. And when I mentioned that I want at least one tattoo, he's like, "Are you sure? Are you sure?"
Is that something you want to do?
Yeah, because he was more concerned because he saw me in pain. So I become a very terrible human being when I'm in pain. So
me too.
Well, when I got the one on my foot, obviously, you got your leg up, like on a chair, and my whole leg was just bouncing all over the place. And he's like, are you gonna sit still? I'm like, I'm trying, man. You're gonna have to like strap me down or something. I can't, like, it hurt. And my ex-husband, I'm sitting there holding on to the head of the chair like this, and he's like, are you gonna die? And he's like trying to like distract me, and I'm like, just shut up, please. Like, he's like, so are you ready to go home and see Ava and give her her new toys? I'm like, yes.
because yeah, like I want to have at least one tattoo.
I say
Yeah,
it's
something that
I think it's a good
represents-
experience for everybody to go through.
Yeah, because I have tongue piercing. I'm not using now because I'm always snacking. So to take it all off to eat is to me is a burden.
Yeah,
And
like
the industrial one and stuff like that. I was like, ugh.
it also kind of helps you learn, like if you are sensitive to pain and you do have like a larger tattoo for your first one where you have like more time to actually like focus on it. If you obviously focus on something long enough, you can block out certain things like pain receptors and completely ignore the fact that you're getting a tattoo and feel any of that pain.
Yeah.
And for me, getting a tattoo is more like a meditative thing. So I'm like,
Uh,
I listen, like I hear the tattoo gun and I'm like, let's go.
Well,
Tap
that's
me.
me too.
I'm like, tap me up.
Even
let's
though
go.
I don't like pain, I hear that gun and I'm like, oh, what else can I get?
Exactly. That's why when I got this semicolon behind my ear, I'm like, okay, that didn't like scratch that tattoo itch that I was hoping it would. Like, I mean, it definitely has meaning, but like, I was like, oh, that was way too small. I'm like,
yeah,
crap.
I spent most of my teenage life studying the best image. I had opportunities to do so, but I was like, nah. But now I know what I want. I just waiting for the best opportunity. For now, my husband is terrible dealing with with my boys. They are two toddlers. I told Alex, I have a fight club here.
Yeah.
I have a fight club here. And usually I'm the one keeping in order because my husband, he gets freaks out and he goes, Gabby, for the love of God, help me out here. So if I go to a tattoo session, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to, even if I'm in pain or not, like it's going to be, I'm going to wait a little longer for them to.
A lot of it too
Then I
is,
can enjoy the entire experience.
yeah, a lot of it too is a lot of people really psych themselves up and get extremely like nervous because like I don't like needles, but I have 10 piercings and 7 very large tattoos. But I handle, getting a tattoo and piercing just fine. Throw a doctor with a needle. Nope.
Yeah, it's too specific.
But like, if you just can't go in there with that, do it. Just go. So, I mean,
To me, needles are already a common field. 3 births. So hospital time was pretty long enough. So I was like, okay, go. Okay, go.
yeah, I mean, just don't psych yourself up. Like when you actually decide to go get a tattoo, just don't like go in there and form your own opinion on how you feel about getting a tattoo. Because for me, being an empath, when I get like certain things where I've never experienced something before, I'll feel everybody else's like previous energy from that experience when they discuss it because they like relive it. And I'm like, oh, no.
It's like,
No.
if they gone through that, pretty sure I will end up absorbing. And I have that small issue. Like,
Yeah. So just go in there and form your own opinion. You'll be great. I mean, you'll be golden. Just done. I could talk tattoos all day and it's bad because I need another one.
I have to intend to do something meaningful regarding my spirituality journey, my spiritual journey, because it's something that to me meant a lot.
Yeah. I mean, what you can do, I mean, you can get like, instead of doing like like for me, I have a scorpion because I'm a Scorpio. That was my very first tattoo. And, just like every other girl, I'm going to get my zodiac sign. I'm so
I'm a
unique.
Virgo. It has to be perfect.
But what you can do instead of getting like for Scorpios, they're a water sign. I could have gotten like the alchemy water symbol instead if I would have known better at the time.
So yeah, like I'm a Virgo person, so like it needs to be the way that I can look at it and smile. If I don't, I'm gonna be so naggy about it. I do that the rest
like
of my
if you're
life.
looking to get like a portrait, you got to find someone who specializes in that and animals or flowers or just certain aspects of like, I mean, like with sketching, you have the people who can do portraits really well. You have your like the watercolors or anything like that.
Yeah.
So you gotta find like a specialist in that, have your consultation with them and say, hey, like, let's see what we can come up with. These are my ideas, which is actually how I got the one on my arm. I'm like, I want a wolf, but I also want like scenery with it too. And he's like, okay. And he drew it up and I'm like, okay, just slap it on me.
Yeah, like I'm a person that if I'm going to carry this for the rest of my life, I want something that I can look at and say, okay, that's the thing. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's me with this one. But a lot of the times too, like you can sit and go to a tattoo artist, give them your ideas, like how I did with mine, and they come up with something even better than you even imagined.
Yeah,
And sometimes when you have a good artist, when you establish a good relationship with the artist, they kind of get like your idea of your sense of style as far as like things you like, things you don't, or so it definitely does depend on the relationship with the artist.
they make your tattoo become your signature, your almost
Yeah.
your identity. Like, oh, that person with that tattoo thing, literally.
Yeah, mine was usually my rib cage until I got the one on my arm. And now it's like, yeah, the girl with the wolf tattoo. I'm
Like,
like,
oh.
what do you want? Let's go.
Well, my lovelies, I need to hop off. I have a reading I need to do.
Oh, yeah, I should probably like
Um,
fold laundry and put that away.
and I need to control my little ones because they are full blown crazy here.
Yes. Okay,
I
well,
guess everybody
all y'all-
here at this point.
yeah. Well, I'm gonna stop this live. So anybody who does watch this later on, peace.